First, I'd like to say that I come from a maritime family. My great grandfather was a fisherman. My father was a merchant seaman. My brother was a merchant seaman. Our family depended on the sea to survive. I would do nothing to deter economic development and progress and job creation for this city. The Port of Charleston is one of the largest economic engines, not just in the city, but in the state of South Carolina. However, my position with regard to the cruise industry, and I'm only talking about the cruise industry, I'm not talking about cargo, I'm talking about the cruise industry. I do think that we need better protections in place for the citizens of the city. Council passed a resolution. That resolution really has no teeth. It's not binding. I've been saying over a year now that we need to protect the interests of the city by making sure that we have a binding agreement with the state's ports authority with regard to the number of ships that come in annually, the size of ships, and the frequency of visits. That's all I want. Because in doing so, we then have something binding to make sure that there are, in fact, going to keep those commitments that they have made to the city. Right now, if SPA decides that they want to bring 200 ships in and they want to have 3, 4, 5 visits a week, we really have no protections in place to discourage that. And if that was to happen, I do think that it would tip the delicate balance that we have right now. So I wanted to dispel any rumors out there with regard to my wanting to hinder the cruise industry. All I want to do is make sure that there are protections for the citizens of the city, that we have more than a promise and a handshake, that we have a binding commitment like anyone would have when they're contracting services or they're entering in a relationship with another entity. And it's just that simple.